Hey guys, it's Wednesday, so I have to make this really quickly. I just finished my last driving lesson, which is awesome. I need more practice with driving still, which sucks. I don't like driving at all. It's not friendly to me. But I just finished that. I have about 2 hours now to make and edit and upload this video, and then I have to go do depressing stuff, which I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to be depressing today. So, fun times for me, and I got like no sleep last night. Isn't that fantastic? This is like the worst day I've had in a very long time. Sucks. Anywho, as a just overarching thing here, I'm just going to apologize in advance if I offend anybody or if I sound like a victim in this video, because I probably will. Sorry. I don't mean to. It's just what happens. I had everything that I was going to say planned out on Monday after James posted his video in response to him, and then Spencer made his video yesterday, and you totally stole everything I was going to say. That's a new pet peeve. I'm holding that against you, but not really. I'm totally kidding. I can think up new things on the spot. I make myself sound more talented than I actually am. Anywho, basically, the only thing that I really needed to add was the fact that I have been raised by girls. I've seen my dad on weekends, and it's been that way since I was a toddler, and that's the only time I really see him, unless it's like a special occasion or something. So I was basically raised by my mom and my two older sisters. So I was raised by girls, and girl things were always around me. There's never guy stuff around me, if you will. It's pretty much rare. I mean, I've always grown up into girlier things, or more gender-neutral activities, if you will, as opposed to guy activities. I've never been fond of sports or any sort of exercising, to be honest. Need to work on that. And just things like that don't interest me. So I was always labeled as a younger kid in, like, lower grades in school as a sort of girlier guy, even though I really wasn't. I was just not a manly guy, which at the age of like 6 or 7 or 8 is probably not a problem, but it was back then. Anywho, I know back in grade 2 or 3, my two best friends were both girls, and for the other guys in my grade, that was completely abnormal, so I was always picked on because I had girl friends, and people always said that I liked my girl friends, which I totally didn't, because I was like 8, and I was not interested in dating at all at the age of 8, so I don't know, it's always been a big thing for me, but it's becoming less and less of an issue for me, I suppose. But I do notice things a lot more. I mean, guys are more limited from what I can see, so I am interested to see what Katie says about this, because she's actually a girl. I don't know. But from what I have heard from my family and my friends, which are all still mostly girls, by the way, online and offline, I find that most of my friends are still girls. It's just a trend that I have. I'm not a player, but from what I've heard from everybody and from what I've seen myself, guys are more limited in what they can do and what they can try and what they can look like, in order to avoid being called gay, which is by no means a bad term if you are homosexual, but if you're not, then it's kind of aggravating when people are labeling you with a false label. So yeah, it's always bugged me, but it's becoming less and less annoying because I'm just so used to it, I suppose. But I mean, even simple things like, I saw somebody in the comments on yesterday's video said that wearing pink for guys, or even purple for that matter, is still seen as weird, but wearing like a green or a blue or something, which is more guy colors, is totally normal for a girl. Or wearing pants is normal for a girl, but wearing a skirt is not normal for a guy. And of course, I don't want to wear a skirt, but some guys might, maybe, somewhere, who knows? I'm sure there's somebody out there, and it's not acceptable in society. And so it's just very, very weird and aggravating, and I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm starting to ramble, and it's not good. Anywho, just finished my last driving lesson, which is totally awesome, as I just said. I need more practice, though, and I'm not looking forward to that. Basically, as a really, really quick rundown of how the licensing system works here, you're allowed to get your G1 at 16 years of age. It requires a quick writing test of the rules of the road and different sign rules and whatever. And then you have your G1. Then you should go to driving school. You get your G2 after 1 year, which means at the age of 17, which requires a driving test, which I have not taken yet. I still have only my G1. And after another year after getting your G2 and more practicing, you have a harder driving test, which gets you your full G license. That's how it works around here, at least. I know it works differently in other places, including other provinces, which is totally annoying when I'm talking to other people from Canada and I don't understand my driving system. Bugs me, whatever. So I have my G1, which means I still need to go and get my G2, and then wait another year and get my G full license, and I am so behind. My insurance prices are going to be skyrocketed. Another point that I can make here is that insurance prices are always higher for guys, which has always bugged me. It's so sexist against men that you expect guys to be worse drivers, so you increase their insurance right off the bat. It bugs me so much. Oh my god, I'm starting to ramble and get really loud and aggravated. I have to go before I start getting really, really aggravated at this entire thing. So I will see you guys next week. Katie, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm interested to see what you're going to say. And guys, don't forget to leave challenge suggestions on Friday's video. Goodbye.